I think it says quite a lot as to where we are as a country, that on the very week where Parliament appears to have caved in after threats made against MPs, there's virtually no discussion as to who these threats were made by, they were made against, and indeed if there have actually been any repercussions for those making these threats. And this weekend we've seen a mob block Tower Bridge, stuff like this now seems to be allowed at most weekends in London. And instead there's a huge focus on comments made by Lee Anderson on GB News. People seem to be much more concerned with comments made by Lee Anderson than they do by these apparent very serious threats. Now seems to be influencing actually what goes on in Westminster. Now the Tories responded to comments made from Lee Anderson by suspending him, and that has provoked a pretty fierce backlash. You've seen the Bruges Group said there, by ousting Boris, the Tories insulted everyone who voted for them. But in 2019, by ousting Truss, they insulted members specifically. By suspending Lee Anderson, they turned their disdain towards those Red Wall voters who gave them a chance for the first time. This is dire. And of course, whilst this is going on, you've seen Reform UK hit record high levels of support. They're very close now to overtaking the Tories in the latest YouGov poll and becoming the most popular party with Leave voters. Reform just had their spring conference, unveiling something of a draft manifesto. And you're now seeing Nigel Farage, the Reform Party's honorary president, basically speaking to the Telegraph there, saying that he thinks Lee Anderson would probably feel happier in Reform anyway than he is in the current Conservative Party. So we'll have to see if Lee Anderson does join Reform. The indications are from his statement so far actually that he's going to stay in the Tory party. But I think Douglas Murray really sums up much of the situation right now, that it's become a great tradition in UK public life to not confront Islamic extremism. Instead, each time there's an attack or threat, we sacrifice someone who said something about the threat. Brilliant. That will solve everything. Let me know what you make of all of that in the comments below, please, guys. I will, of course, keep bringing you all the latest on this and more. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.